I need my Dr. Pepper. That. Okay. Do this. See if I can get that up on. Where are you? Yeah. Normally I just need to share screen. Oh, damn. Should have thought about that. Okay. We'll just do. Hopefully nobody is here. Good. Okay. All messages. Do sports. Okay. No, come here. H. No. Okay, was there another one? Oh boy. It's big one. It's big one too. Okay, not that one. No, we'll work with these two. That'll be fine. Okay, let me see. Then we'll do. How did I do this again? Oh, yeah, I have to do the thing already. Okay, hold on. Great. Okay. I need. Oops. Okay. Open. Okay, now I think I can do the. Split view. Okay. Okay, but I need to share screen. That's why. Okay. No. Okay, good. Okay, let me see. No. Needs to be. Is it this? No. Is it this? Yeah. Yay! Oh my god. I'm such a genius. Okay, we'll wait for people to come in. Oh, hi, Kelly. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. How are you doing? I know you had some heavy stuff going on. I hope you're doing okay. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna be playing around and probably yapping away as usual. So let me see. Do this. Maybe drawing or like playing with mushrooms. Playing with shrooms online, but like with graphic design. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, hi, 26. Kelly, I need to give you a. You got recalled for the movie. Wait, why am I not? I should be allowed to. Oh boy. How are you doing, 26? I'm doing okay. I'm trying to figure out. I thought. I'm streaming this on the Dark Arts channel, right? Right. And I'm signed in. Oh, that's why. That's why. I'm signed in my Enlight account. Oh no. Oh wow. Serious tornadoes on the ground right now, guys. Be careful. I don't know where exactly, but um oh wow. Okay, so let me so I'm signed in. I need to go to my stuff. That's good. Getting footage of Lori Daybell. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, working on home projects. That's nice. Good. Um, gave her chocolate. If you give a crazy lady chocolate, that could be a children's book. No, that never mind. Trying to make light of something that's not easy to do and I shouldn't do. Okay, I can now make you a mod. And there we go. Yay. Only took me too long. What are you working on? Um, and poor Nate Eaton. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know why but like Lori Daybell is so scary to me. I don't know why anybody just gonna listen. Cool, sounds good. I'm gonna try to keep it more reined in today, but no promises. So, do. All right. Let's see, do I want to do that? Okay. Lori, she's crazy. She's verifiably crazy. People get swept up pretty easily these days. You're rewiring the old house. Okay, be careful. That stuff gets tricky and tricky dangerous. Here, I went to front. Yeah, yeah, Lori. I mean, I can see why they, you know, tried to try her under the crazy stuff. Cause yeah. Um, hmm. Good. Yeah. It's always good to be safe. That's what I like to hear. So, Yeah, hopefully people in the Midwest are being safe too right now. And then it looks like some plane got shot down over Iran. Let me see this. Okay, they're in Illinois. It's so crazy how early a lot of these things are happening now. There's so many more outliers, outlying situations. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to be mostly talking to myself as I usually do. Um, I need to go out and water the plants after this. And then, let's see, buying old houses, projects never end. Yeah, I'm sure. At least it'll be very customized, you know? Let's see. I don't need all of these. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, hold on. Actually, this probably needs to do this. But yeah, hopefully I'll stay off a rant tonight. And then I'll probably go for a walk after I water the plants. But I was like, oh, I should probably stream because I didn't really stream any other day. Trying to get better about it. But live streams are scary for me because I often just say what I'm thinking and it's not usually good. It's not like it's terrible, but it's, you know, I have to pay attention if you know, so I don't get in trouble kind of thing. But yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with any true crime stuff. Other than I watched Christina's latest short. That was really good. Just going through like the timeline of events and seeing what doesn't match up. And I posted a video, which is still processing because I didn't realize it, but if if you do like a screen recording and then you also like, you add your own voice recording to it or it's like synced with it, it takes it forever to upload. So, yeah, it's, that should be coming up on the Enlight channel. And it was basically just oh, nice. That's awesome, Kelly. It's basically just what Skip Jensen was talking about basically on Rick Snae's channel, like his latest live stream, but it's what I had texted Erica Morse about what Skip had told me. And I just wanted Christina to see it. I'm pretty sure I sent it to her, but I wanted to make double sure. So I was like, I'll just make sure everyone can see it and it'll be on the internet. And it wasn't revealing anybody's personal information, so it should be okay. It should be okay. Oh, maybe I like that too. Okay, we're going to do this. You guys can probably hear Loopy going crazy. It's a little bit overcast today. And I kind of have a headache, so I'm wondering if it's going to rain. I need to plug this in. So, into Idaho for. Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds like things are getting spicy over there, and I'm kind of glad I never covered it or even really looked into it because I I'm so done with crazy true crime communities at this point. I don't think my little heart can handle it. My little pitter patter can handle it. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I did 4/5. You know I did. Hell yeah, I did. But what's up? How you doing? How's your doggy? Your doggies? It's deep, and corruption runs deep. Okay. See, I don't like that. I just don't like it because those guys have way too much power and they know how to wield it. Like, I guess I can tell some horror stories too. Um, cause like, that's good. I'm glad you live that good life. But, basically, like, so I don't know if you guys have seen my other lives on this channel, but oh my god, I do, yeah. Basically, like, so last year, the ex-husband, he got a different job, but he's still like a pharmacist. He still deals drugs, you know? But I say that just to be funny. It's not that funny. But anyway, he got another job at a different pharmacy and they had to do like a fingerprint background check on him. And it was really, really scary because, well, not because of this. We had a really hard time locating a report that happened in 2015. And that's what the fingerprint clearance thing was coming up across. And it was weird because, like, I had noticed, I want to say in like earlier in 2025, either right as the year was beginning or maybe like a little after the 8th year anniversary, I was like watching somebody's live stream and there were several members of the troll farm talking about, oh, she's going to use like the physical assault against her or whatever. And I was like, I wonder who they're talking about. And there were so many things that were lining up with, um, oh shit. Oh man. Where is that? Tazewell County. Tazewell. Okay. Anyway, um, somebody had come across the police report that I had made in 2015. I hadn't really made it. It was just like, that's what happened. Anyway, and what was scary was that because his fingerprints got flagged, we had to go looking for those records. Well, we could not find those flipping records to save our lives. Because like he had gone through like an anger management class and it had gotten cleared and everything. It should not have been on his record. So it was very difficult to find. And we finally found it, but we had to go through all these crazy things. Like I had to help him. You know, he was really worried like he wasn't going to get the job and all this stuff. So, but just the amount of energy that we had to go to get those records. And then when I got to thinking about it, I wish I had like taken screenshots. I thought I had. I went and looked back at it for like, this was like in the summertime when I like remembered, because like it was still fresh in my mind when we had to go look for that record and show that he had been cleared and stuff, or he had gotten it expunged or whatever. But it brought to mind like, oh shit, they already had, oh, hi, Anarch, hi. They already had access to that police report. And we had a hell of a time finding that police report because it had been, you know, I guess like for lack of a better word, like expunged or whatever. I don't know what you call it. But if you go through the anger management classes and all of that stuff, then, you know, it's not supposed to show up really. But and maybe they were talking about the wrong person or whatever, but it was pretty specific. It was like something about Arizona, something about she and the assault report or whatever. So it was just weird that like Troll Farm had access to those records better or like more easily than we did trying to get fingerprint clearance for him. So I think that's a funny little story that I like to tell. Another year older, but none the wiser. I feel ya. Yep, same here. Couldn't wisen me up if you tried. And people try. So, but anyway, yeah, I thought I would share that little story so that I do think like there's part of me that's like, oh, I really want there to be, lots of proof and evidence that that this is PR, that this is working with the state, that this is, a very well coordinated thing. But then I think back to what was being said earlier in 2025 about a situation that sounded very similar to mine back in 2015 and how they were able to get the records to that. And then when the ex-husband went to, his fingerprint clearance got, I don't know if it's like flagged or what, and we had to go searching for those records, it was such a pain in the ass. So it's kind of like how easily do these people have access to records, you know? And like why? Why do they have such easy access to records? Whilst you still have it, yeah. Well, knock on wood that I do get to old age. I'm not saying anything, not to be dramatic. I just think that we all take it for granted. So here's to hoping that goes down for the good. But yeah, so I guess that's like some drama, some drama I can share now that I just don't care anymore. I just don't really care. Mostly because I'm tired. I'm just tired. Okay. That looks good. This is the hen of the woods, and it's supposed to be a culinary mushroom. Might want to cut this one out. So, yeah. But, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I gotta kind of keep an eye on Mount Vernon. Okay, they're in Iowa right now. Lots of tornado warnings, guys. It is dirty and providing trolls with the insight and records. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like having things that I can look at for reference, and I don't necessarily like the pictures that I find online, or I'm working with so little space. Like I came up with a template of what I'm working with basically. So it's basically, what is that? It's like probably an inch and a half 1.75 by 1.75 per mushroom. And I have to, have their common name, their scientific name, and then some keywords on their magical properties or whatever. So it's going to be interesting. Damn, he's just jumping all over the flipping place. That looks like that's Ohio, though. Ah, damn. It is impure. Okay, hold on. No. I'm just going to turn him on a little bit. Hopefully it won't bother you guys.
Tornado sniffer himself has dissented from every other storm chaser. Every other storm chaser's over here on this storm. Brad is thankfully giving us another vantage point over here on the storm near Havana, which the meteorologist Andy Hill believes needs a severe thunderstorm warning. And I agree. We've got very strong winds here coming into Havana right now, and Brad Arnold is right in front of that storm. Let's go back over to Kansas and Missouri. This is up here in Atchison, Donovan, and Leavenworth counties. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning south of St. Joseph for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Take shelter indoors and away from windows. And my goodness, of course, we got to go back to the storm west of Bloomington because it's still in the show again with this insane view. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes.
Shit.
That's what the tornado warning storm looks like right now. You're minier. Holy smokes, y'all.
I'm so glad I don't live in tornado country anymore. I can turn it up if you guys want. I don't want to
Wild view there from Freddie McKinney. Big time shout out to Justin in the chat. Wants us to check in on Joplin. Yeah, these storms west of you guys are getting their acts together. Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield, Missouri. We're going to watch these closely. Right now, they're kind of like cells, but this will be just a big line of storms by the time it gets to you. And the main threat's going to be damaging winds. We'll be here for you when they get there, calling out the warnings and all that stuff. I don't know exactly what they'll look like, but it'll be a couple hours before we have to worry about that. Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, what a shot. My goodness. W. Alex. W. Alex with a nice angle there. Prospect with the super chat. Prospect. Holy smokes, my God.
This is Ryan Hall, y'all. If you are in, let me see, Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, and Iowa, in any of those 4 states, you might want to tune in a little bit. 700 to, oh, that's awesome.
So this storm.
Hi, Chris. Hello.
We're looking at out here in just west of Bloomington. Okay, so we've got a big area of rotation here. That's continuing to be a big problem, and that's what's moving up into Minier now. We might get another warning here soon for Woodruff, Danvers, and Stanford. It might be a tornado warning, but at the very least, a severe thunderstorm warning is going to be needed up here in Woodruff and Congerville here soon because the hail core is moving right up toward you. In Kansas, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning for Elk, Greenwood, and Wilson counties. We got somebody checking in on the WeatherWise app, asking if this is a possible tornado producer. It doesn't look like it right now. It doesn't look too tornado-y to me. So I think you're good. You just got to get indoors and away from windows. You got 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds coming into you. Just be ready for that. Again, Atchison, Donovan, and
You okay?
Leavenworth counties are under a severe
You
thunderstorm
okay?
warning out here. Between
You wanna
Leavenworth
come
and
here?
St. Joseph, we've got a strong line
Want some
with
pets?
damaging winds and hail coming in
Well,
to
come here,
the
tell me about
I-29
it.
corridor.
Come on. Come here.
Meteorologist Andy Hill is pulling us back into Ohio. A strong storm coming into Millersburg right now. Next, it's going to hit
Loopy says hi.
and then Walnut Creek.
Loopy, say hi.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
It's like, why do you do this to me?
But it's going to feel like a severe thunderstorm warning to you.
You smell like you've been outside.
Hail and wind coming in. It's moving east at 26 miles per hour, so it's not moving very fast at all.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, mine was really
A
nice.
little bit faster than that.
My birthday was really nice. Yeah.
It's taking a while to get over there.
We went to my favorite sushi restaurant with my brother, his wife, and then some friends. They say hi. Loopy, they say hi. Rude. That was rude, Loopy. He says hi back. But I'm glad you had a good birthday. Yeah, mine was. I like quiet birthdays. I'm not good with like giant celebrations or anything like that. Oh boy, this is too many wires for him. You're gonna get tangled. You're gonna get tangled. Okay, let's export this guy. We'll do. This is a hen of the woods. Okay, let me get rid of the other ones then. If I can find it. Downloads, where are you? There's a lot of really crazy mushrooms. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, hen of the woods. There, okay. It's crazy. Yeah, it's very nice to relax for sure. Okay, what do we want to do next? Let's do. Well, who do we have? We have. Okay, that's the deadly ones. Let's do. Got it. Oh, the shiitake. Shiitake. Done. We need the. Where are you, shiitake? Oh wow, I have a lot of them. But where are they? Oh, there. Okay. This one. We'll do. This one. We'll do. This is crazy.
Okay, you can see that that's that
Where the
reflective
fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay.
powering the inflow.
I want that one.
And
Okay.
a lot of times that leads to some of the best looking supercells, but it does mean that it's going to be harder for a tornado to form imminently here.
Good.
Does it mean that it's impossible?
Suck it, tornadoes. Suck it. Well, never mind.
Yeah, definitely something that
I guess they would kind of, yeah. Never mind.
it also means that the damaging winds down here
Or till Wednesday morning.
in their,
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
County, Illinois. There it is.
Sorry for your loss.
Warning for areas east of Havana, including Havana, but the storm's about done there. But this is Fulton, Mason, and Tazewell counties. All these people south of Pekin that just got hit by that storm that just came through, you're not done yet. Another storm's coming in right now with 1 inch hail, 60 mile per hour winds, and all kinds of stuff like that. This is a tornado possible. Severe thunderstorm warning too. So it looks like this storm is rotating a little bit as well. So there's that severe thunderstorm warning. Get indoors and away from windows. Let's see what Brett's got going on here. Oh. It's going to try it again, ain't it? This is over there in Mackinac. Look at that motion. It's going to try it again right here. This is the one with the tornado warning over there in Tazewell County.
So right where I grew up, guys. So
we had a more outflow dominant system for a brief moment. Now we're starting to see the rotation come back, the hook's coming back, and a new tornado, a new mesocyclone is going to try to form up right here in front of us. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys don't get tornadoes.
I've seen those streamers, like the storm is literally pulling all the moisture, even out of the ground, right up into it.
So scary. Let's see.
Dang. So from the time that we started looking at this to now, this has developed incredibly quickly. Like this has turned into a whole new part of the storm here in a matter of seconds. And this is why it's so important to have the storm chasers. You really can't see the significance of this yet on radar. The radar hasn't scanned it yet. The computer hasn't processed it yet.
If you guys are in Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, or what was the other one? Damn. Illinois, Indiana, Missouri. Maybe Ohio? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Criminal Network. Or Criminal Society, sorry.
This looks like it's about to drop a big tornado. And it has dropped a few tornadoes. But this storm is like the king of looking like it's about to. And then it doesn't. Hopefully that happens again. But we can't run on hope here. If you live out in front of this, you got to be getting into shelter. This is exactly what you don't want to see with a storm near your town.
Oh, yeah. There was that murder case. Right, the lady served the mushrooms. Yep.
Right under it.
Am I still? Oh, okay. That's why.
Corey Gerken's got a view from literally right underneath that rotation. Holy smokes. Wow. I mean, that's right there, right? I mean, so these guys that are driving right down here, if this drops right now, it's dropping on top of them. Those guys are not in a safe spot.
Great. Not in this. Oh, Kansas. No, wait.
Holy smoke. Okay, this is by far the most impressive looking thing that we've seen.
And yeah, Mamdomni or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Holy smokes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at this shit.
Wow, this is consolidating into a pretty tight area of rotation.
This is Ryan Hall,
This is
y'all.
about as
If you
close as
guys
you
are
could
in
possibly get
Illinois,
to a
Indiana,
tornado without actually
Missouri,
having a
Ohio, maybe Kansas, I would maybe go watch his channel.
By the way, it looks like Freddie's one of those people that's under it, like I was just talking about on Corey's feet. I was like, whoever that is, they're not in a good spot. Well, it was Freddie.
That sucks.
Right, basically just slightly to the right.
Guys, this right here is what I like to call plumb wild.
Wow, a lot of sinking motion right here. Kind of pulling the air retarded. Dude, look at it crank right overhead.
It's right over Freddie.
God damn it. Why do they do this?
Oh my goodness.
Rapidly rotating.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe you shouldn't be right over it or right under it.
dude, right there. If this plans, it's going to be a
This is some of the you know,
down here.
the fastest motion that we've seen in a tight
My gosh.
presentation so far. Most
Come
of
on,
the
babe.
the cyclones have been a lot bigger, kind of, you know, more slowly moving.
You gotta wait, baby.
Wow, look at the motion. Yep, she is so trying to drop here, dude. Oh my gosh. You're in a carousel. Yeah, I hope you guys on the stream can see how rapidly this is rotating. It is absolutely cranky. Right there, chat. Center frame.
Let me give you some context as to where this is on the map. Tornado warning probably needs to be expanded because what we're watching is right here, this area of rotation. That's moving off to the east, northeast, towards Danvers, and eventually Bloomington. You know, right now there's no tornado warning for Danvers or Stanford
Iowa.
or Woodruff or any of these places,
Okay.
but they should probably issue one just because of the
Tornado
rotation that we're seeing with this
watch
right now.
for
It doesn't have to be a
Illinois,
long one. I don't know if
Indiana,
it'll last all the way over there to Bloomington,
Iowa,
but at least
and
for
Missouri.
you know, the area between Stanford and Woodruff.
Jesus Christ.
There it is. All right, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for Bloomington, Illinois. And this is McLean and Tazewell counties. We now have 141,000 people in the tornado warning here for McLean and Tazewell counties. This is going to go in places like
Anarch.
Normal, Danvers, Stanford, Towanda, and
Yeah,
Clearlock,
would be a real
Illinois.
shame if,
and it's going to potentially get
especially
closer
that
to places like
Lafayette
Bloomington
one.
High School, the Greenwood Mobile Home Park, Maple Grove Estates Trailer Park, the Southgate Trailer Park. We also have the Arc at Normal, and the Central Illinois Regional Airport, and the Carl Brahman Medical Center, all in the path of this dangerous storm. You got to get to shelter indoors, away from windows, preferably underground. A basement is going to be your best bet if you don't have an underground tornado shelter. And if you don't have that, then what you want to do is get into an interior room in a sturdy building on the lowest floor with as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. This warning is going to go on for 38 minutes.
Jesus.
So we'll stay sheltered for 38 minutes in Bloomington. Meteorologist Andy Hill is calling me.
Hey, Ryan. I am in that tornado warning proper, and my camera's having fun with it too. So I'm gonna go take shelter as one should in a National Weather Service tornado warning, and you probably won't hear from me until it is either canceled or moved on.
Okay, thank you so much, Andy. Be safe, and let us know when the storms come by. Come call us back. So meteorologist Andy Hill is under a tornado warning right now. So he's going to be away from the desk. He's going to go take shelter out there in Bloomington, just like everybody else should. Who's in Bloomington, Illinois right now.
Yeah.
If you're just now tuning in, we do have a tornado warning for Bloomington, Illinois. McLean and Tazewell counties, take shelter now. This storm, we've been tracking it for a while. And, it's dropped a couple of tornadoes. It's been very close to producing a couple of tornadoes multiple times. Here it's going to try again as it goes into Bloomington and Danvers. So we're just encouraging everyone to take shelter. There's no reason to be scared. You just got to get indoors, away from windows, and take shelter. Here's a broad view of the storm from Brandon Montgomery. This is what it looks like from a little bit of a distance. It's got that spaceship look to it again as it comes into Bloomington. And here's what that tornado looked like. Has been issued just a few moments ago. This is the storm that is coming into Bloomington right now. It dropped this tornado just a few moments ago. So we were watching this live on Brett Adair's feed, but Elijah out here caught it on camera.
You can't really see
it. So this is the same storm that's coming into Bloomington right now. The tornado came down fast and then it went back up fast, and the same kind of thing can happen with Bloomington. Even if there's not a tornado on the ground exactly right now, that doesn't mean that will be the case when it gets there.
Sorry, I had to really tilt it forward.
Tornado warning in Oklahoma.
Okay,
How
Oklahoma.
There is a new tornado warning for Kiowa and Washita counties in Oklahoma. There's a rotation right here. It's pretty tight. It is pretty tight right here in Oklahoma. That's coming over towards Mountain View and Gaudibo. Tornado warning in effect. Take shelter now. This is an incredibly tight area of rotation right here. So that is concerning for our friends in Oklahoma. There's 1,200 people inside of that warning. You got to take shelter now. Additionally, in Mason County, Illinois, we got a new tornado warning. So now we've got another tornado warning for a separate storm in Illinois. Another tornado warning for a separate storm in Illinois. Take shelter now. Brad Arnold is on this one. So we've got a storm chaser on this one too. And this is what that storm looks like right now.
All right, tornado warning now for it.
Okay, good to see you. Very nice to see you. Happy belated birthday. It's a great day to be born, I've heard.
So Brad Arnold sniffing it out there. He did it again. Nick is also on this, and I think he's got a little bit of a view of it from a distance. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is down here west of Mason City. He's got a great view of the storm that just got that new tornado warning on it. So it's an ominous, big-time storm coming in. And my goodness, we got another tornado warning just now in Grant and Huntington counties in Indiana. So this is the storm that we've been tracking, the one that went past LaFountain, and it's now coming up towards Pleasant Plain and Warren. We officially have a tornado warning on this now for Pleasant Plain, Milo, and Warren. This is in Indiana. Take shelter now.
Twins,
this does not include Lancaster.
Those ones are born in March, right?
The town of
Aries
Marion,
rule.
but this is north of Marion in Indiana, and we're encouraging you to take shelter up here in Grant and Huntington counties. Tornado warning in effect. Also in Ohio, we've got a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 32 more minutes over here near Millersburg. It's moving into Berlin now. They've upgraded it to 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Let's come back over to McLean County, Illinois. This is where we have that tornado warning for Bloomington. All of our storm chasers on the left-hand sidebar are continuing to show us that rotation live right now, and that's what it's looking like. So you guys need to be staying in your shelter, just like meteorologist Andy Hill is right now. Let me get a couple more things on the board here.
still gives me anxiety, and I don't live there anymore.
And we'll continue to watch this as it comes into Bloomington. This is what it looks like from Corey's point of view. Corey Gherkin is giving us a live view of the storm that is coming into Bloomington right now. Bloomington, Illinois.
Yeah, if you guys are in Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, Iowa, probably want to go watch Ryan Hall, y'all, just to make sure you're not like in any.
Guys, if you got family members or friends in Bloomington, make sure you let them know that they're under a tornado warning. I don't know if the sirens are going off out there. I don't know if people pay attention to the weather alerts and stuff out there, but we want to make sure everybody knows that we've got an alert going on right now in Bloomington. It's a large population area. Once again, 150,000 people are currently under this warning. I've got people sending me messages through the WeatherWise app. They're saying a basement gang. Okay, we got the basement gang out here. Do we have anybody in the tub club? Currently at work, 1 million square foot warehouse. That's not great. You want to try to find a more interior, sturdy structure. If you got like there's got to be like something built inside of the warehouse, right, that you can get to. That's where you're going to want to go. And being in one of those big open warehouses is terrible because, like, if a sheet metal comes off the roof or whatever, you're basically standing outside.
Yeah, that happened in December one year.
Yes, you should take shelter now in Bloomington. Bloomington is in the path. The good news is that this storm is moving pretty slow, right? So you'll see. I mean, it's coming, and everybody's got plenty of time to figure out what they're going to do. Now, that doesn't mean lollygag. All right, that doesn't mean twiddle your thumbs. That means get to shelter now. You have the luxury
don't
of not
lollygag.
having to be super rushed, I guess.
Okay, like
if you are in Bloomington.
do this.
Sirens went off, getting sheltered in the interior bathroom. That's right. That's what we got to do. Interior bathroom, least amount of glass as we can get. That's what we're needing out here. If you can get shelter, that's what you got to do. Additionally, we got another tornado warning back here to the west of Bloomington for this area of rotation right here, south and west of Forest City. So that is what Brad Arnold is chasing right now. So take shelter in Forest City. And this storm is also moving towards Bloomington. All right. So this storm's got a TVS detected on it, and it'll be right back up there towards Hopedale more than likely in about an hour. So unfortunately, all these places that this first storm has hit, like this second one's probably going to hit in areas just slightly to the south. So we can't let our guards down. Once this storm gets by you, you got another one coming. This is a train of warm front riders is what we call them. And this one back here's got bigger hail. This one's got a pretty crazy hail core on it. If Brad Arnold was to stop, he'd get absolutely clobbered by hail. But it looks like he's going to keep on keeping on. Corey Gherkin's got a great view of the storm coming into Bloomington. Once again, I want to show you this. This is our tornado warned storm coming into Bloomington right now.
Yeah.
Dude, the lightning is actually scaring me right now. This is a sign. It's not getting out of my car. Watch right now. Everyone keep talking shit about the storm. It's working. Last time I saw lightning like this was early quarter. It's so cooked. It's reminding me of early quarter. That's why it looks like it. Oh my gosh.
So that's the storm coming into Bloomington. That's what it's looking like right now. And on radar, I'm going to be honest, it looks less concerning than it has all day. But how many times have we said that? And then the next frame, it looks even crazier. So we don't want to let our guard down. We want to stay in our safe spots in Bloomington, but we're hoping for the best. We're hoping that this storm doesn't plop down another tornado. And it has already. Remember, this is what this storm is capable of. This is the storm. The one that's coming into Bloomington right now, this video came from that storm. So it's capable of producing tornadoes. It's already produced several tornadoes today. It could do it again as it comes into Bloomington. That's why there's a warning, and we're encouraging you to take shelter. We're getting reports in chat that the local hockey arena is sheltering in place. You're doing exactly the right thing. And I'm also seeing hundreds of people in chat asking, is my town next? I'm doing my best to try to, list out town names and stuff here. But so far, if I haven't mentioned your town in the past, 10, 20 minutes, that's probably a good sign. But Bloomington, you guys are under a tornado warning. I do want to go check in on some of these other ones as well. Tornado warning continues over here for Grant and Huntington counties in Indiana. So this one's coming up towards Pleasant Plain, Milo, and Warren. Your rotation is right here near State Road 218. It's hopefully going to thread the needle between Pleasant Plain and Milo, go over Interstate 69. But unfortunately, Warren is, in my opinion, directly in the path. So everybody in Warren, Indiana, needs to be taking shelter right now. We have no official reports of a tornado. We have no way of verifying that there is a tornado there. It just looks like there probably could be based off of the velocity. That's a radar indicated tornado warning coming right towards Warren right now.
Great.
Let's go to the tornado warning in Oklahoma. This is over here in Kiowa and Washita counties in Oklahoma, coming over towards Mountain View. This has got 24 minutes left on it. You got to take shelter now in Mountain View. Let's go back up to Ohio. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning now for New Philadelphia. So this is for Coshocton and Tuscarawas counties in Ohio. The storm coming out of Millersburg and Berlin right now is packing some damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour, and it's going towards Coshocton and Tuscarawas counties with 1-inch hail as well. It's still not moving very fast. So it'll take a while for it to get into New Philadelphia, but it's coming. It is coming. By the way, severe thunderstorm over here between Leavenworth and St. Joseph continues to move east. Kansas City, your storms to your west. Oh my goodness, they are cooked. I mean, these things are just not having a great time. What's going on out here? I mean, there's plenty of storm fuel. Got about 3,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE out there. Dew points up at the wazoo. So, these storms have every ingredient necessary to, intensify. So we're going to wait on them to do that on their approach to Kansas City. But right now, there's no warnings. There's nothing really to be too concerned about right now in Kansas City. And let's hope it stays that way. Dang.
Insane.
This is the Danvers, Illinois storm.
Shit. You okay?
This is a live look at the storm coming into Bloomington right now.
You okay?
I just take it up. Maybe take that.
A lot of people are asking about, what do you do if you don't have ideal shelters? Barry is asking about, where to go in a second-floor apartment building with no basement. If you can't get underground, your goal is to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Get into an interior hallway, a closet, or a bathroom away from windows, and protect your head with pillows or a helmet. Meteorologically, what's starting to happen right now is that these individual supercells are starting to merge more into a line. They're starting to interact with that warm front less, and then as the sun goes down, we're going to get a little bit less thunderstorm fuel for them to kind of latch onto, and that means that the storms are becoming incredibly messy and rain wrapped. So if there's a tornado that's going to happen with this storm now, you're not going to see it. You're not going to
Good.
see the funnel either because it's dark
Good.
or because it's wrapped in rain.
No, that's not
And then
good.
also, as this entire complex pushes to the east, we're going to see a transition from a tornado threat to a damaging wind threat. And then very quickly, storms are going to weaken as we go, into the overnight hours. All right, let's see what my friends in Bloomington are saying. I'm sheltered with the wife, the cat, the dogs, and the bearded dragon.
No.
Somebody said, "Is Bloomington cooked?" We're gonna have to ban the word "cooked." Just everything is like, "Am I cooked?" I mean, like, I guess it is easier than typing out like a full sentence. Am I in danger?
Or no, it's the same.
Do I have time to grab a beer? Yeah, you got time to grab a beer, but get to shelter. You can take it down there with you. You'll be all right. Caddo County in Oklahoma, we did get a tornado possible, considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Carnegie. Okay, and we've got some really intense broad rotation over here coming towards Carnegie right now. So tornado warning does exist over here for Washita County. That is still with us, but they extended that out as a severe thunderstorm warning over towards Carnegie. So you guys need to be getting ready to take shelter over there as well, as that tornado warning might get extended. But for now, the main thing is the tornado possible. Golf ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds.
Jesus.
That's what we're talking about. Moving
That's
east.
insane.
That storm is going to try to interact with the Oklahoma City region. And we'll see what happens with it.
Which one do I want to do next? Okay, so we have the shiitake, the porcini. Which one did I want to do? Oh, they're all so good. Do that one.
Yeah, this storm right here does have a decent chance of producing a tornado. That's for sure.
And we'll do...
Coming back up to Mason County, Illinois. This storm out here still has a tornado warning on it as well as it comes into Forest City. Man, the hail core on this is one of the more impressive ones that we've seen all day. This is a tall, thick storm producing very large hail, more than likely. As it goes up to the north and east. This is going to be going into Green Valley in 22 minutes, Delavan in 32 minutes. It's going to be right back up there in the path of some of the places that got close to a tornado earlier, like Hopedale and Mackinac. Within the next 48 to 57 minutes, it'll be in Minear in 60 minutes. And yeah, this storm is tracking up there towards Bloomington again. So even if we dodge a bullet in Bloomington with this storm that we've got right now, round 2 is still on the way.
Is that the only porcini I had?
I'm right on the border of Normal and Bloomington. Just some lightning right now. Basement gang. Looks like Bloomington is mostly basement gang. I haven't seen any tub club out here.
Tub club. Damn, I thought I had a different one. Okay.
New warning in Kansas, by the way. Down here in Independence.
Okay, hang it.
Kansas, Chautauqua, Elk, and Montgomery counties. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning. And then let's go back to McLean County, Illinois, where our tornado warning continues for 17 more minutes. Everybody in Illinois in their safe spot. Let's stay there for 17 more minutes. Here's some of that rotation in Havana a little bit earlier. There's the tornado again. This is the tornado that this storm produced earlier in Tazewell County. And this is the severe storms that you're watching now. Okay, so this is just outside of Springfield. We're seeing the top of the storm. The tornado picked up moisture from the ground, shot it up into the atmosphere, and then splatted up on the top there. That's what we're seeing from Springfield. Look at that. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Dave, for
That
a very
sucks.
unique vantage point
Dude, that's pretty though.
of our storm.
Oh,
This one
fuck.
looks like out there in Holmes County, Ohio,
Aw, they don't let him. Okay, there we go.
and Corning, Missouri.
Didn't keep it up very long. Oh, yeah. I do not miss tornado weather.
There's several photos of this tornado.
Mhm.
If we want to put it in a poll,
Northern Indiana. Yeah, I believe you. And I think, like, remember how there were years where, like, Alabama was getting hit, like, constantly? It's weird because, like, it shifts too, but it's so unpredictable, you can't really know. Mm. Yeah.
Big time burst of wind coming out of Forest City here, moving towards Delavan. And that's, we had like a huge area of hail coming down right over Forest City. Let me slice this. This is something that you guys can do in the WeatherWise app. If you've got WeatherWise Pro, you can actually take a look at the storm kind of vertically. And we can't even see how high up it goes. If I select another radar site, it might be better, but it was about 30,000 feet tall. That's how thick the hail column was here. And it's going all the way down to the surface. So all that hail fell to the ground, and now it's like
it has,
and causing damaging winds down here.
And I think it had to do with some of the ocean stuff on the Pacific side, like the waters have just been too warm or something. Somebody was talking about that. And it really messes with the jet stream, like the things that are coming in. El Nino, yeah. Something. But makes me so nervous. I don't like that stuff.
Okay. All right. Let's go over here and take a look at this severe thunderstorm y'all watch that Andy must have put out from his phone or something in the shelter. We do have a severe thunderstorm situation up here north of the tornado warning.
Some people think it's weather warfare.
Not a tornado.
Oh, man.
Up here towards Colara Park.
There was stuff that, like, where is Dubai? Are they the UAE, the United Arab Emirates? Is that where Dubai is? Let me look that up. Dubai. Yeah, United Arab Emirates. So, like, they have been getting really bad floods, I guess. And it's like some people are saying, like, or conspiracies or whatever. They're saying that, like, it's because they do that. They shoot up the silver. Is it like an isotope or something? Some sort of, like, something that is like a salt. Cloud seeding. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So cloud seeding, and then, but they're like, no, it can't, the cloud seeding can't be that intense that it causes this amount of flooding, which I'm like, I don't know, but we're messing with it, Because what's that theory? It's like, it's not necessarily chaos theory, is it? Where the butterfly flaps its wings and there's like a hurricane that happens or something. Maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah. That so many things are happening as, like, the Iran war is going on. Cause, like, Charlie Kirk, the bullets not matching, all the Epstein stuff that nobody's talking about anymore. Oh, it is okay. It is called Dubai admitted to that. Yeah, but like I don't know if it could like cause it to flood in the way that it does just with cloud seeding. But I know that right now there's too much salt in our and like our groundwater reserves because of how we have to melt salt off of roadways and stuff, or they're like chemicals from when you fertilize, harvest, yeah, our world is going crazy. Yes. What you said, yes, we mess with mother nature, that's right. So it's just crazy. um but yeah, like it's really interesting all the stuff that's kind of just going by the wayside because of the Iran conflict. And I was talking with somebody who's, I mean, they're retired from the military, but they're saying that like their buddies are getting recalled and they're getting letters to like, oh, hi, Lisa. Oh, okay. NASA's website for like 20 years. Okay. Do you think it's enough to cause those mega floods that like Dubai experiences? It's good to see you. Um, 'Cause like to me, I don't know. But again, I don't understand any of the science of it, so I mean, I wouldn't be a good person to make any sort of statement on that. But yeah, like they the Tyler Robinson guy that's accused of shooting Kirk, like I can't believe they're still holding him if that bullet doesn't even match with the rifle that was supposedly used. If directed, yes. Okay. It messes with natural temperature. So why not? What are DEWs? Ever since like everything that Alex Jones has said has come true, I like can't discount any conspiracy. Directed energy weapons? Okay. Is that kind of what people were postulating? Oh. If they want that bullet to match, it will match. Yeah, pertinent. Except that, dude, like, sorry, there's so many good conversations that can potentially be happening right now, so I'm gonna be like all over the place because this is like super exciting. But um oh, what baby? Okay. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. I gotta do this one because otherwise he's gonna be really loud. So yeah, so the direct energy weapons, it reminds me of what happened in Maui and then what happened with LA in early 2025. Okay, I'm coming. Come on. Come on. Where's Lulu? All right, where's Lulu? Lulu. Where is she? She's outside. don't know where she is. Okay, sorry guys. Hello. Oh man, okay. First trees burning inside in Paradise, California. Kitty gets what he wants when he wants it, yeah. But yeah, so those direct energy weapons, but it's always written off as conspiracy. Yeah, I can't write anything off as conspiracy now. Since it's all been real. And I get what you're saying, pertinent. But I did think that the guy, he got like major, harassment for saying like the way that the bullet exited, and the angle from which the bullet was coming, it didn't look like it was a head-on shot, and I agree with that. So it's no secret, it's just not reported by mainstream media. Yeah. Conspiracy fact. Yeah. Oh shit. That was like some dark shit, dude.
Yeah, this storm is going to be moving up towards Bloomington eventually.
Conspiracy observation. You guys are smart. I like that. I mean, no, I know you're smart, but like.
It's okay to come out of your safe spots in Bloomington.
Okay. Bloomington's cleared. But I would think that people would want to know about cloud seeding if you're putting in up like a ton of like the salt, whatever that salt is, because that can't necessarily be good.
Tornado warning in
for
Indiana has been allowed to expire as well.
Okay.
Current situation is that we've got 2 tornado warnings, 7 severe thunderstorm warnings.
Say critical thinker.
Anybody want to guess how many tornado warnings we've had all day and how many severe thunderstorm warnings we've had all day?
Aluminum, yeah. I thought it was like a silver, so I don't know. I don't know that kind of stuff.
I'm going to reveal the answers here in 10
Sulfur
seconds.
dioxide? Is that what it is?
It feels like a lot.
1998 GMC truck burned in a fire and it burned tires gone and nothing. Aluminum melted in Maui.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 12. There's been 12 tornado warnings today, 61 severe thunderstorm warnings.
That's crazy.
A lot yesterday too. What about over the past 24 hours? Oh well, I guess the peak of the event was over by this time yesterday. 13 over the past 24 hours.
Jesus.
Did anybody get it right? Severe thunderstorm warning does continue for McLean and Woodford counties in Illinois for 46 more minutes. El Paso, you guys are about to get in on some of that 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. And then we've got a viewer out here in the tornado warning saying, can't wait to fix my roof after this. Well, hopefully you don't have to fix your roof.
That sucks.
Hopefully your roof doesn't
Little
get
hyena
broken.
was terrible.
That's the goal,
Was
right?
that the one? What's La Hyena, guys? Was that the one in LA?
It's currently 8:13 on the East Coast, 7:13 Central. It's 0:13. And we've got a stream that's been going on here for about 4 hours. We actually got another good view of the storm that Brad's on. Oh wow, this is a great view actually.
Oh, in Maui, yeah. That was crazy. And it was a little too convenient how they They brought in that African grass to like bulk up the cows or whatever. Oh, hi, Lita. And then it burned because it was like extra dry and shit and invasive. And then Oprah tried buying all the land. Yeah, that was crazy. Now somebody was like, "Oh, it was because of a lightning strike because of a hurricane. There was like a hurricane that came through or something." Um, you guys kind of remember that, like, or maybe that like something had burned because of a hurricane that had come through. It was crazy, man. But see, this is what I'm gonna watch after, or when I go for a walk. I'm gonna watch this. FBI botches the Charlie Kirk case. So missing kids, missing 800 of them. But where are the conspiracy theorists? I don't consider anything a conspiracy anymore, really. Cause like if Alex Jones can like spout the shit that he does, and then it's like close to being real, it's really flipping scary. Mixed winds mixed with power lines not kept. Oh, right, the trees. They weren't keeping up with trimming the trees. But I think like they said there was like a lightning strike in that area where they had all those cows. Are you okay? You just got dinner, babe. You're still hungry? You'll get more snacks. So, just got back from a nice walk. That's awesome. Yeah, I probably should have to still water the plants and then go for a walk. But it was too hot to go in the middle of the day and I was just not feeling it. Is Lulu up there? Yeah. Let me see. No, she's not up here. Where is she? I don't know where she is. Okay. Alright. Ticks are bad this year? Yeah. Ticks suck. Ticks scare me. I don't like ticks. I'll be going back home to Illinois in August. So I'm not looking forward to that.
In Oklahoma, just to the west of Oklahoma City. So this is going to be for Caddo and Canadian counties. Broad area.
Yeah, I hate them.
To the town of Kiva.
Luckily, we don't really have them here unless you go up north, but they scare me. They do scare me, yeah. Especially Lyme disease. Like, I do think that's a manufactured. We have a box elderbug infestation. Ugh, I don't like bugs. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like bugs. Okay, I already did that, so I'm just gonna do that one. It kind of needs to be lighter in color, though. I'll need to remember that. Got the shiitake, the porcini. We need the oyster, and then the chicken of the woods. That government introduced them. Yeah, I think so. With that, what's that island off of New York or wherever?
We are watching this tornado warning in Caddo, Canadian County in Oklahoma. We are also continuing to.
This is Ryan Hall, y'all.
Warning up here in McLean and Woodford counties in Illinois. This is north of Bloomington. We had a tornado producing storm right towards Bloomington, and then it just kind of lifted north of the warm front here. Now it's mainly a hail and a rain and wind producer as it goes across Interstate 39. Bloomington, you're good. You're good. There's no need to be in your safe spots right now in Bloomington. Yeah, it's time for a Diet Coke break. Right now is the perfect time for a Diet Coke break.
No, Diet Coke.
Everybody go get yourself a Diet Coke.
Or Diet Coke, yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to do that too, actually.
Yeah. Well, I got Dr. Pepper.
I'm going to go get me a Diet Coke too, actually.
Mm-hmm. He created robot mosquitoes.
But remember, we are still under a tornado watch for 2 hours and 40 minutes. The tornado watch pop up on your screen. Here's what that actually means. A tornado watch is issued by...
Yeah, I like Dr. Pepper. Morel season. I'm too scared to actually do any mushroom hunting. I know I could kill myself. But I like the conspiracy theory that what is it? It's like but what oh, that pigeons are robots. And that's why you never see baby pigeons. And they're just spying on us, like the government has the pigeons spying on us. That cracks me up. It makes me like try to run after the pigeons when I see them. Water turned frogs gay. And then it was proven. Dude, that's the point. It's like it scares me because Alex Jones says so much crazy shit and you're like that can't possibly be real. And then it is.
Considerable damage threat on this storm over here. Coming into Carnegie,
yeah.
We did get officially a baseball-size hail report. So this thing is actually for
robot pigeons is actually true
right now as it comes into Carnegie, Oklahoma.
Baseball hail
to penetrate roofs, destroy skylights, and cause total vehicle loss. Severe injury risk is also possible with this destructive hail size. Baseball-size hail falls at an 83 mile per hour terminal velocity.
That's
insane. You don't want to be in the living room for this in Carnegie. Get indoors and as far away from windows as you possibly can. That's so crazy.
80 some miles an hour.
And by the way, severe thunderstorm warning exists over here in Clinton, Lycoming, and Tioga counties in Pennsylvania as well. That's going to go on for 7 more minutes.
Okay. So we have
and then severe thunderstorm warning continues for Independence over here in Kansas for 22 more minutes. 1-inch hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Kansas City, your storms just look very tame right now. I don't know what else to say. No need for concern whatsoever.
Oh, they are Icarus, I'm sure. Ryan Hall, y'all, like he's got it covered.
7 months old, doing great.
Malaria mosquitoes? Why? Why would he do that?
Weather's looking adventurous out there in Overland Park. It's looking a little adventurous. It's looking less adventurous than what we thought it would. I'm going to be honest. I thought we'd have a big giant
a telephone pole in a tornado. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It'll be a while before we're completely out of the woods. But yeah, storms are not very strong right now. We'll see if they get stronger.
Tornadoes
there is a really strong storm down here near Independence. This one's producing golf ball size hail. It's got a mesocyclone. This is the real deal. And this is what I thought we'd have a bunch of these all the way up towards Kansas City by now. And there's still a chance that, the stuff will blow up.
See, that's the thing though, like,
undermine your risk
yeah,
anything, but,
like people don't really need to worry about population control because, I mean, it's on the decline anyway. Except for like in Africa, but even then, like they don't have as good of health care, so there's still a lot of infant mortality and mother mortality, there's really not like a overpopulation problem.
6 kids and wondering if we're going to get hit.
So for
you're going to get hit by this storm.
Billionaires to be deciding like population control, that's just, that's the creepiest shit ever. But look at how like nobody really calls them on their bullshit because, like, our news cycle is so chaotic and all over the place. Think we're overpopulated. I'm sure they probably just want the dumbest of us, you know? But they've already taken away, like, our ability to get well educated, you know. I think, like, the last natural, real, like, time that we, what do you call that? When we got together and, like, protested organically on something that wasn't just, like, this crazy identity politics stuff was when that, you know, Occupy Wall Street. Yeah, they are. They're psychopathic, and that's why it's like the greed, power, and control. And then they're like so flippin' weird too. They're just weird to get up to the kind of stuff that they get up to, and then they're like, "Oh, we're just joking about it." It's like, all right, then you need some therapy. With all due respect, you need quite a bit of therapy.
Brad Arnold is.
That's how you joke about things.
The WeatherWise app. If you guys have got the WeatherWise app, you can watch his stream in there. Same thing for Corey Gerken, who has a great view of the storm up there in McLean County. This is that outflow dominant, like shelf back going across the road here, just to his north.
I'll say that again, bro. Say we're not eating in Bloomington.
Yeah, they do. They do live in a different society than us, but it's like, what warps you to become like that? Like, is it literally just boredom because you can have anything else you want? Because to me, that's terrifying.
So, I can also do Peoria if those of you going back to Nebraska, Brody, Garrett, whoever else want to do Peoria.
Are we okay in Indiana? We have a tornado watch.
Probably Peoria.
So you have a tornado watch. That's how okay you are. I'm sorry. That's the right now there's no warnings in Indiana, so that's a good sign. What it means to be under a tornado watch is that the ingredients are there for potential tornadoes. There's no immediate.
Yeah, no, I know that, but it's like,
watch out. You know what I mean?
like what? It's so much more than that because it's like, yeah, it's multi-generational, but I don't know, it's not human. It's like,
This tornado watch is going to continue.
I don't really know how to explain it
2 hours here.
because it doesn't feel human to me. It feels sadistic. They should be scared of the masses, but they do everything in their power to make sure that we become weaker and weaker. Like, look at how many people get upset over, like, having their pronouns mispronounced or whatever, you know? And it's not like we shouldn't go out of our way to, like, be nasty jackasses to people who want to go by different pronouns. But it's like, they're lizard people, yeah. But it's like, there shouldn't be, like, that much outrage. Like, we should save up our outrage for the people who are, like, making sure that we all work ourselves to the bone and that we can't, like, afford to have real lives and homes and families. You know, like, the younger generation has nothing to look forward to. And you can really see it. They're checked the fuck out. They're either, like, you know, online, which, I mean, I can't really say. I'm not online all the time, but it's really lost its grounding. Yeah. Hi, Dieter. Hello. I need to check my email. I think I got something from you. So I'll check it. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I should probably stream so I'm not like just have the one crazy stream from earlier this week. Like, I have a relatively normal stream. But yeah, like, the elites or whatever, they're sadistic, and it's not a human thing. Like, I don't know where sadism comes from, but like back in the day, I doubt there was like extreme sadism because it's like you needed everybody to survive. You needed everybody for all hands on deck, you know? So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't know. But maybe I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like, I don't even know if jaded is a good word. Cynical, exhausted. It's really hard to believe in humankind, you know? Like, I definitely don't believe in anybody who wants power. Like, why would I trust them with anything? You know, especially when you see them time and time again not go hard for the people who need them to go hard, you know? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Looks like a little rose. But yeah, so I'm just kvetching and listening to the, oh, Jesus Christ. See, look at how fucking intimidating that shit is. Like, I actually had to drive through something like that one time. Yeah, he did. But, I mean, that was still kind of modern society, Dieter. I'm saying, like, probably more of the hunter-gatherer, maybe even early farming. It would be really weird for somebody to, like, have that much dysfunction and, like, not just get eradicated by society, you know? Um,
Can you take me to that report?
yeah.
That report isn't pulling up on the map right now, but we know it's confirmed. 3-inch hail just west-southwest of Mountain View, Oklahoma. You might need to manually zoom in on that area around Mountain View to show.
Thank you, Yalbot. Yeah, 3-inch hail recorded out here.
Isn't it crazy, like, how some YouTube channels have their own AI bots?
This can penetrate roofs, so that's causing a bunch of damage right now in Mountain View.
It's fascinating until 764, yeah.
And that's coming into Carnegie right now.
Because it's the nihilism, like, and the accelerationism of, like, let's burn everything down. And I don't think it's for the, you know, accelerationism is at least like, let's burn everything down so that we can get to something better, faster. There's a genetic something to sadism, but only because they know some and they're related. Oh, God. That sucks, Dieter. I'm sorry. But, yeah, the 764 shit, that nihilism shit, like, they're taking advantage of the youth because the youth is, like, that disaffected and that disillusioned. Like, people are only having relationships, like, parasocial relationships with other people. They're only having, like, relationships with other people from, like, OnlyFans, you know? They're giving up, like, normal relationships in real life for OnlyFans people. Because, like, an OnlyFans person one time on their stream said hi to them, you know? Something really crazy like that. But yeah, I mean, I think your brain gets wired a different way, but it's kind of like, wouldn't you need to keep surviving? Hi, Rock Crusher. Shows the breakdown of society. That's interesting, 26. It just seems like if there was psychopathy in early human civilizations, like psychopathy in a point that was detrimental to the society and you could see it, I think people would just take you out. I think you would be killed, or like everybody would decide that you would need to be exiled and you wouldn't really be allowed to procreate, you know? It's a male line thing in the family. Okay. I don't know, but I like, you know, I just talk about these things. I don't really know. Is a model for narcissism. everything is about narcissism these days. Like, even the guys that I talk to on the dating apps and stuff are like, yeah, women genuinely believe that they should have like a CEO level guy that's like, tall, very attractive, a huge salary, a huge income, and they're not willing to settle for anything else. And it's like, what happened to like being, I don't know, like there was this one guy, he was like, yeah, I'm 6'4", nobody wants to date me, and I'm in the postal service. And I'm like, why? Like, you have a good paying job, you have benefits, um, you have a lot going for you. Why wouldn't people want to date you? And he's like, just because women are brainwashed now. And that's one guy's point of view, but and I don't necessarily like agree with that, but I really do feel badly for a lot of people. I feel bad for women too, because they're being told, you're a queen, you're a 10, like, don't settle, and it's not about settling, it's about being realistic. Like, what happened to people? I don't know. Like, I've always been like, yeah, when I'm dressed up, I could be a solid 6, you know? And it's not like we shouldn't reduce people to numbers, but like, I don't understand this like inclination for everyone to see themselves as a 10 either. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, social media has distorted every aspect of. I agree with that. Yeah. That's well said. That's well said. And then we just live in these bubbles and we never have to venture outside of them. Everything is just reaffirming all of our biases, and we're okay with that. I guess that's fine. I guess that's a way to live, right? But like, I don't know. I prefer real life. Safe spaces, yeah. Safe. I mean, in a sense, like with Delphi, I don't want to be exposing myself to non-safe spaces. There's that. But like, there comes a point where it's like, you harmed my safety by saying that like you think that like Palestine is or Hamas is bad, or I don't know. Like, people get really in their heads about what safety means. And thank God you grew up on hose water and survived. Oh my God. Why is hose water not safe? What is hose water? Because like sometimes when I'm thirsty and I'm outside and I'm watering the plants and the hose is right there, I drink from it. Is that bad? Am I not supposed to do that? Because I'm like actually really thirsty and I'm too lazy to go inside. But if I'm not supposed to do that, I won't. Dude. I need to pay my taxes tonight too. I'm leaving everything till the last minute. Yeah, I didn't end up owing as much as I thought, which I'm really excited about. Very, very excited about. Looks like the sun is going down where you guys are, more to the east. So I think these storms should be quieting down now. Mm. Mm. Yeah, 26. The hose water run for a few minutes. Okay. Quora? Yeah, Quora's fun. 359 taxes. Didn't let them hold my money all year. Nice. Yeah. I did a pretty good calculation, but I made the mistake of, asking ChatGPT to help me, and it was like, yeah, you're gonna end up owing 5 grand. I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, it does. It has a little bit of everything, Dieter. But I was like, oh my God. So I was like having a meltdown. Yeah, and I think microplastics, they're making us sterile, especially our men. So anyway, yeah, I only ended up owing $677. So I'm very happy because I actually did calculate it correctly. Because when the ChatGPT was like, you're gonna end up owing 5K, I was like, oh fuck, I can't do math to save my fucking life. But no, I did. I was pretty good at my math, which is just so like refreshing, so unexpected. It's such a joy that when that happens, like once a decade. I just want to make sure it's not going to hit where my folks live. Yeah, it's a number I can deal with for sure. Yeah. But I was like, God damn it. Definitely lost sleep over that.
Here's a look at that storm earlier in Bloomington. As it was coming in Bloomington, you can see that lowering there. We were tracking this through Corey's feed and Brandon's feed and everybody's like that. This is a Bloomington home security camera that caught that lowering as well. The storm is moving in. Matt, thanks for sending that in.
That's
Here's what it
good.
looks like from Tazewell County in Delavan. That was that tornado that we saw on Brett Adair's feed. And look at that. West of Bloomington, right off Route 9. Another great shot of the storm from Jaden. And there it is coming into Havana. And this is a lightning show coming off the backside of that storm in Troy, Ohio. Nice, Christy. Thanks for sending that in. It's a beautiful view from a distance there. Here's Bloomington again. This one's from Jaden. Here's another video of one of those storms in Ohio. Wow, those are cool. I still yet to see a good storm this year down here in East Kentucky.
Oh shit, is it Easter this weekend? Oh, damn. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
If you want to send in stuff, you can send it to Ryan, haulyall.com/submit. Independence in Cherryvale. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning now in Kansas. That's going to go on for 30 minutes. Get indoors and away from windows. And then in Ohio, Marion is under a severe thunderstorm warning now for 46 more minutes. So they went ahead and issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Marion. You just got hit by a hailer, and now another one's coming in with 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Somebody out here says, more storms, let's go. Yeah, you're actually going to get a couple more tonight. You're going to keep getting hit. We might see several more flash flood warnings tonight. Oh my gosh. Brandon said, check my phone. Got it.
Today's Good Friday. Okay.
the shelfie. All right, hold on.
My grandma will be so disappointed in me.
I'll put this in Discord,
Mm.
and you guys put it in fast track. You know, here. We got it. Yeah, if you are in Dayton, Ohio, okay, if you're in Greenville, Ohio, or if you're one of our people down here near El Dorado, like this person who's asking, like, how are we living here tonight? You're fine. But if you go outside and you look towards this storm, you're going to see a very cool cumulus cloud with lightning coming out of it. Very cool view that you've got here. You can probably see it in Troy, you can see it in Dayton, you can see it in Greenville. And honestly, you've got an even better view if you're back here in Lima, Van Wert, Cyrus. I would say that Mountain Vernon. You know, if you're just
I was wondering why it was a little more busy today.
you're not getting the rain, you're not like directly in the area where you're gonna get struck by lightning. It's a pretty cool view.
Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna get going because I gotta water the plants and stuff. But it was good talking to everybody. I might come live again tonight. I gotta get in a walk and then also work on
Storms over here coming
this.
to New Philadelphia are pretty strong. We've got
Oh, yeah, I know. Thank you.
excited.
Thanks for saying I'm not crazy, even though I kind of am, but I appreciate it nonetheless. But yeah, I might come back just as a place for people to hang out. Sorry, I was like a little preoccupied with the weather.
We had a decent
How long were I? Yeah, it wasn't that fun or like I don't know, Rock Crusher. I was on. It says an hour 53 minutes. So, um,
this line south of the
yeah, and I'm gonna say like the first quarter of it, I was probably not talking very much.
looking like it's pretty heavy
Um,
towards Knoxville.
Mostly just like kind of listening to Ryan Hall, y'all. But
Severe weather. Let's
have a good evening, guys. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yes, I know, but thank you. So, yeah, I love you guys and have a good evening. I might be back later, I might not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So I'll talk to you guys later.